Hello, friends. Hello, people. I'm very pleased to be hosting Feedback Friday. Submissions open 10:30 p.m. EST and close at 11. And here we are. The stream has begun. Eucla, also known as user blah, has been our first submission. So we better review him. Let me make sure we get some links in the chat and get everything ready to pop off. Shout out the old thumbnail that I found on the hard drive the other day. Brings back the memories. Feedback Friday. Why is it zoomed in for anyone else? This ain't no Feedback Friday, dude. Bunting, buckets. It's been good to see you, bro. Did bro tell you I played your tunes out at the show that people ate it up? I love that one with the rapper on it, especially. Really dope shit, man. All the homies sounded real professional. I have no doubts in my mind. What the fuck? Okay, there's the chat. What's up, Gabe? I'm gonna get this rolling and we'll keep chatting along the way. Tent in the woods. That's fire. That feels like a vibe right now. Be well. A little bit as a treat. Oh yeah, thanks for sending it. I played that DM tree that loses slip as well. They just fit the vibe I was looking for. Beautiful. That was pretty. That was pretty pretty. That was pretty beautiful. Let me make sure I'm seeing the shot. That looks better, doesn't it? Alright. Nah, but I don't know, your stuff has gotten more structured. To be honest, this one felt cut short, but I mean, seemed pretty intentional. In my opinion, you kind of just slow passed everything towards the end and shot it out. But I would say, really good impact. I really like the kind of pitch bent, like tape stoppy sections. I don't know. I did hear that distortion on the master. I don't know. Why do you want distortion on the master? I would edit your bass. The distortion on the master would sound better and the bass would sound better. Like adjust it so the second harmonic isn't the strongest. If you look on the mini meters, the first two peaks, I feel like the first should almost always be better, more loud, more powerful, because that just contributes to a better sound. In my opinion, it sounds too muddy when the second harmonic is dominant. That's my opinion of it. You post up tracks in the Discord, which is linked in the description. And I think you can have it open filter a little earlier. More than anything, I don't want to hear a ton of distortion on the low pass opening with the resonance. Yeah. Edit this moment. I love the glitches and how they transition into the drop, but the initial drop of it, it sounds like it like starts in the middle of the phrase. Like let him just hold the note, brother. Let him hold the note, and then I would like make the phrase do more advanced things. You know what I mean? I think you want a stable landing. You don't want them doing somersaults as soon as they touch the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them just do the huzzah. If you aren't sure about feedback, then I'll read the description. I don't know. So I think it could have opened up a little sooner. And it could have just lasted longer. And I wish it did more than just like filter out at the end. I mean, it's a fine use of the filter, but it just makes it sound like so whippy, you know, so whippy it's not funny. What's up, brother? I think the mix of stuff in here is pretty solid. Like the harmonies that bass is pointing to. The lead is a pleasant sound. I've been liking the sound selection where it's been moving. Yeah, reverb out is a little nicer sometimes, or like high pass reverb out. But even then, I would like the arrangement to be using a bit more arrangement, you know, rather than just effects to justify where we're moving. No shit, bro. That's not what I mean, dude. When it's final, I would try a different ending. But yeah, I do like how the elements get a little sparser, but with the low pass, it makes it hard to notice. I think the ear is much more consumed by the fact of it. Yeah. My biggest gripe is just fade in, fade out. You know what I'm saying? Like, at that point, there's not a lot the arrangement will do for you if it's just being consumed by just like low pass in and out, or like volume fade in and out, you know? But that's my opinion. Second harmonic, make the first harmonic brighter on the bass, like sound design it in that way. It'd be probably really hard to EQ. The content is good. You can maybe try adding more harmonies. You know what I'm saying? You can even harmonize the leads themselves, have them play multiple notes is something I've been doing. Very beautiful, very different. You don't hear it many times. At least not in electronic type shit, because we don't know any theory. But yeah. Harmonizing the lead as well as just adding harmonies can make that bass line have that much more weight and make the structure feel that much more like pristine and stable. You know what I'm saying? That's my thoughts. Be well. I like the direction you're going. He has a vision. He has a sparkly rainbow type abstraction vibe. And that is pleasing.
I want you to pray to your God. I want you to pray that he comes and saves you.
Fire.
I want lightning to come down and crash upon my fucking head. Sister, stop. Stop. I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
Oh.
yourself to blame, hero. Look at you now, hero. You're gonna fucking bleed to death. You brought this down on yourself.
That was pretty fucking dirty. I was muted, my fault. I love the fact, like, pretty straight but meaty sound design, but just hitting those riffs and putting space between them, like, that's just super impactful, bro. And the dialogue samples are pretty funny. Pretty dirty. Good sustained bass on that downbeat. My only tip, just clip the shit out of it, bro. Softly. But you know, I think like there's a nice slammed master. Yeah, that phrase is really fun. It has a dark feel, but it's got a bit of silliness, man. My two sides. I don't think it feels particularly unfinished. I think it sounds minimal in some ways, but that's not a problem. And I don't know. I'm honestly fine with this length. Like, if it's mix-inable and mix-addable and has a good drop, it's fine. I mean, 2 drops are the standard and gives people a low selection. Maybe the second drop could be less riffy. It could just be like, you know, more of a classic, like, bit of a more laid down, less up in the air, like, kind of riff. More call and responsey in that simple way. Could reuse those same sounds, like the kind of like main pluck and some wub sounds, that riff kind of turning around to like another type of meat. Pretty beautiful, bro.
I want lightning. Got yourself to blame.
Yeah, but same thing here. Make sure you have a decent sub note. Holy fuck, why are we... Alright. Camera, stop turning at once, I beg you. Alright. Make sure you have a decent sub note. And more or less, the first harmonic is stronger than the second. You know, like, make it hit proper. And I'm realizing how important the sub note is. I mean, I always harped on people. But deadass, like... If you aren't hitting more or less like E flat to F sharp, you're going to be mostly at a disadvantage. For like G, maybe. I'll let G chill in there, bro. But you know what I mean? Like 99% of the time, almost, like the sub will hit much nicer in those ranges. Especially if you have like a live system or a sub, you know? And headphones or like on like a personal type setup, get away with more, but I just want to emphasize how important that is if your vision for your shit is really to like rock the sound system type. The act uses G. It's pretty interesting. I'm not sure. G is probably fine, but... And sometimes like really high subnotes are fun because not every club has the proper treatment, so it sounds way too fucking loud, and it's pretty fire. They weren't ready for the high sine wave, man. Knocking drinks off the bar. But I mentioned the drop idea. It doesn't really feel unfinished. I just like mix and master it a bit more, you know, get that sub proper for the most part, and squash him a bit harder. But it's really dope, man. Add a little more distortion to all these boys. Riffed on the master. You know how it be. There's a few dudes in here, so I want to make my little announcement. It's not an announcement. It's like a self promo bit, but it's not self promo either. Let me pull it up. Yeah, so some of y'all might have heard I had the opportunity to I played my first live show. It was amazing. It was amazing. Here's a little clip of me playing. I'm not putting audio because I might have fucked up at this part. But I look hard as shit, obviously. She put it in black and white. She knew what's up. What do we got? This is like dank Frank flip. No, that was awesome. I mixed that from Flux because the progressions were similar. I love that part. Yeah, man. I did meet Fifth Density, Spicy Ashan, Scribble. And if I don't remember your name, I'm sorry. Let's see if the transition was decent. It could be completely mid. It was. Yeah, I'm not gonna dig through this to find one of my IDs. Actually, maybe I will. Maybe I will, bro. Maybe I will. Chakra. Oh, I think I mixed Chakra into Flux into the Dank Frank. Yeah. I'm proud of it, man. I was like, I don't want this acapella here anymore, but it sounds weird to remove it, so I started jacking off the fader, is what happened, actually. You had to be there. Yeah. Flux sounded pretty good. No Matter sounded really fucking good, to be honest. Oh, I like this transition. Need your high. That's the fucking vinyl roll effect. Yeah, but I did that. Not a ton of people were there for the set. It got pretty late, and there was some weird logistic shit. But it was a huge crowd at the masterclass. Anyone here in chat was at the masterclass? But yeah, that was a pretty dope part. Here's like a bit of the masterclass. I'm pretty sure. So more or less, my message is like, I tried to do. I tried to record it on OBS. It fucked up halfway through. I didn't want to spend time troubleshooting it in front of a live audience. I wanted to record it for y'all. I'm sorry I didn't. I might recreate it. But more or less, this isn't a great video. I just had the camera on me, but there was a good crowd there. I have to pull up a video about that. That was my first time on CDJ's Live. Luckily, Blind in the Discord, I linked with him. He's actually nearby to me, and he had some CDJs to bless me with, so I was able to use it. CDJs, they're fine. I was on the 2000s instead of the 3000s at the venue. I was at 2000s at Blondes, and he helped me prepare. I felt pretty comfortable. I was using Serato on my own because that's the controller I had. I don't know. But more or less, yeah, I spent like a whole month in preparation, going from almost no DJ experience or minimal. I set up cue points. I made the keys and BPM right. I arranged the tracks by key, BPM, and vibe, like in a sort of a playlist. I put out all the best acapellas I could find on the side. I was able to practice a bit on a friend's CDJs, which was a huge blessing, and make sure the USB was set up proper. The dudes out there were very friendly. It was Pensacola's Subculture, a pretty new venue, but they've been popping off. Great system, loud as fuck subs, per usual. The set went really well. People were saying like, wow, that was your first set. Like, that was amazing. Like, they were impressed by it, which I was so relieved to hear because I was so nervous up towards it, man. But yeah, masterclass was good. It was me on a projector setup. Plenty of people in the audience. Long story short, it was a movie. It was a blessing. I was able to meet some of the dudes in the flock. Gargoyle Mode was there. Who else? A few other dudes that ended up joining the Discord. But yeah, my hope is, and like genuinely, like I'm talking to y'all right now because I'd be so happy to get out there and do more of this. I loved it. It was a brilliant time. It felt amazing for me, and I'm sure it was amazing for all the people there. I was able to give one-on-one advice or like just share secret sauce behind the scenes. But if you want this to happen, like in your neighborhood, like this was already all the way in Florida. I was in Baltimore. I was lucky they invested to fly me out. But let your promoters know, you know what I'm saying? Like uplift the local scene type thing, get Bunting out there or for a set. I think I'm pretty solid. If you need more info, I mean, fucking email me, bro. So that was my little flex reel. I'm sure y'all will be happy to see that. It was a great time. And genuinely, like, for a while, I was like shying away from booking. Some people hit me up about it. I was like, yeah, sure, man. But genuinely, there's my fucking email, you know? Little masterclass projector setup. What else do we have? Okay, this is a good shot of like the way it was set up. Like the people there. They're spanky. Fifth density. Little projector setup. Nice little venue. But like genuine, like let your promoters know the masterclass was a big hit. The set, book me at your own risk. I'm pretty fire. And yeah, hit me up, stay in contact with me if you're down for something like that. I can bring most of my own shit. Be well. Be blessed. I might upload some of this, like, I don't know, just a little clip of it so y'all can see it. But keep me posted. I'm gonna keep doing feedback for y'all because I love you. None of this would have been possible without you. It's just amazing, you know. I'm sure y'all have had your first like show experience or whatever. It's just a weird feeling, man. Keep that email. Jot that email down, man. I just want to announce because yeah, I knew some people hit me up like over the past year, and I just let them on. I wasn't ready to fucking do a full DJ set, but you know, I pushed through, bruh. Maybe next set will be all original, but like who knows? And also that means like if y'all have dubs you're really proud of, like fucking DM me, man. You know, I'm viewing everything through the lens of like, what can I play out? Oh, and my second flex is, wait, let me pull up the second flex. I think it might be done, but I was able to see the Whittler the other night and he played out my tune. Very proud. All right, flex reel over. It's weird that I gotta be proud of myself and talk about it on my own on the stream, but it was a pretty fire ID. Pretty fire ID. Post it in the chat. Only up, brother. Only up. No, for real. Like it is possible because of you guys. Like it's so cheesy, but it's true. You know, like the warm welcome I would receive wouldn't have been down there without like the online community we've built here. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I'm just really looking to step out there, bruh. Internet's dope, and y'all know I got that McMahon project file on the low. I'm still building it. He's a pretty hard dude to crack. But all right. Booking agents, promoters, hit me up. Let's listen to this, brother. Much love to y'all. Much love. My eternal appreciation. Lock up.
Every day is a magical state between dreaming and being awake. Listen to me. Don't wake up.
This one's pretty fucking fire.
Every day is a magical state between dreaming.
Meta, bro, meta. I appreciate it.
Listen to me. Don't wake up.
Damn. Appreciate all the love, people. I appreciate buckets. I appreciate.
Every day is a magical state between dreaming and being awake.
This tune was amazing too. Very nice. I like how tied in, but at the same time you had a variety of energy levels, like at this part, bringing it down. Very sci-fi sound palette, like nice downlifter type thing in the back.
Every day is a magical state between dreaming and being awake.
Like it's just so smooth, man. I admire that, honestly. Like you had the low points, you had the high points, but there was no just black and whiteness to it. It was a lot of energy. What I would maybe do to rein in the first drop is, although this kind of undoes something I mentioned in a slight way, I would bring it in super dry. I'll bring it in super dry without a lot of the layers and then quickly just reintroduce them to kind of develop the drop forward. You know what I mean? Just so that full just like soft clips in your face type shit. Pretty solid. Yeah, brother. Keep pushing to see. That's so wholesome. This is like something I read on a birthday card and smile about it. I appreciate y'all generosity. I'll play anywhere. I'll play fucking anywhere, man. I'm playing India, man. Flock India. Flock International. I'll play at your house. I will play at your home. So, I liked a lot of the other energy. I would say if you're really looking for the extra push, strip it back. Flock underwater. Even Toronto, bro. I hate Canadians, but like I'll let it slide, man. Like the people first, man. They're not Canadian by choice. That's terrible, bro. I'm playing. I have no problem with. I think sub is probably fine. Maybe it sounds a little bright, and also the sound design and post-processing makes it a bit bright. SpongeBob vibes. I see that, bro. We're not Canadian, we're Torontonian. It's like Hong Kong, it's a separate place, bro. Now that's what we need. Look, the first Flock Fest will blow up on social media because every visual will be filled with pop culture references. So we can be just like every other little like rave begging their visual artist to make the one TikTok visual. That wasn't worded well, but you know what I mean? You've seen this trend? It's not bad though, but it's clearly intentional in many places. I think people eat it up, even live, so. I love the second drop, man. Yeah, you can probably push the mastering a bit louder. Super smooth though. Like, you're insecure about the transitions, but I mean, maybe that's because that's what you pay attention to the most, because they've come across super smooth. Just my one suggestion on starting off dry if you need that impact. The sub level is fine. It can maybe be a little louder, feel a little less bright overall, you know? Just cool mid-tempo sci-fi vibe. Like, it's ready for a soundtrack, bro. Like, it's ready to be released in some way. This is mini meters. It's a little software. It's pretty fire, man. I don't know. Congratulations, man. Proud as hell of you. Flock gets a lot of connections, dude. The Flock gets a lot of opportunities. We're improving many. Big up yourself. What else, man? I would make sure the image isn't leaning on the 2 stereo side, but that's about all I can say. And I think the clap could maybe have like somewhat more mid frequency or snap. Its brightness just blends into the noisy like distortion of some of the basses, if that's a problem for you. I really like this one, dude. Let me get rid of these windows real quick. Dope. Background, right. That's pretty hard. Confidant, what? Confidant X Lunar Guava? No, you, bro. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I was feeling like you could have ran a second drop. I think the tension was just ready at the forefront. I think the intro is honestly fine. It's pretty inoffensive, but if you think it sets the right energy and isn't too boring or just uninteresting for your vibe, then it's pretty standard. But you know, like nothing wrong with just starting with your loop, then putting your drums in, you know, affecting it, having a little vocal can make it for more intro-y. What do you mean? How are y'all getting accepted? Is it like the kind of applications for bookings type thing? Okay. This is important to know, man. Yeah, I like the bass line on this tune with the sub. I like the rattle, like the redux on the sub. Sub probably definitely on the hard side. Oh, also I just read this. Yeah, that's fucking insane. Goes without saying, but cheating, like, irredeemable. There was a song that came on the radio when I was like shopping, and it was like fucking like, what is the song? It was literally like, there was a part of the song that's like, I admit that I cheated, but like, come back to me. I was like, why is this playing, bro? Like, what do you mean? Yeah. Yeah, I really like where the kick's going. I like the tape stops. It was some R&B song, like a normal ass R&B song, just a woman singing. I should have Shazammed it. My phone was dead though. Yeah. I'm gonna be applying to little fests online. Whoops. Exactly, man. Like the pain is behind you, you know what I'm saying? Like if this type of stuff happens, like chances were it was a matter of time. You know what I mean? And the future's bright. I applied to one once, but it just felt like job application vibes that I would never hear back from. I forget. It might have been like Yonderville. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. It was a different one that I saw online. But if people are getting accepted to them, I ought to keep doing it. So, okay. Anyway, Agron, back to the music. I'm sincerely sorry, brother. You'll be well in due time, but bro's gonna be feeling it. You aren't any less valuable of a dude to me, bro. Look, in the flock, you're valued based on like how hard you can distort a sine wave. And that's what matters to me. And most people won't see that, bro. No, but you know, like people have their own values and some people have none, man. And when someone fucks you over like that, it's just, you know, it's terrible. You had to be a victim of their negligence, their lack of values. You know what I mean? But maybe I'm a little vindictive. But you know what I'm saying. And they don't really have a nice road ahead of them with that behavior. You know, it's sad but true. And I pray. But yes, I did make out a lot of the little effects. I think it added to like the textured feel, like the Redux textured feel. It's been a cool like lo-fi thing. I think like Redux shit, there's almost a bit of a trend of it, and you're doing it really well, man. Stay posted. Stay posted, bro. That's what I'm saying. I made a tweet. I was like, whenever you get hurt, don't think about the pain. Think about all the emotional bangers you're able to produce. You know, and a time of pain is a time of great just reflection and reinvention, in my opinion. I'm down, brother. Just hit me up, you know. Heart, heart, heart. I think you can loop this shit much longer. Like, especially if you're leaning into lo-fi, like, those tracks are really repetitive. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, you're pretty much on, like, the, dubstep, like, bass music, like, intro, outro, drop arrangement. But look at a bit more beats. Like, if anything, it'll teach you, there's just a lot of room to, like, milk even simple arrangements. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Lucretius is literally insane, bro. That's why. Alright. Alright, man. She hurt me. I turned around, made the most insane neuro bass yet, bro. What do you mean? Why would I drop that? The potential. Bro. I gotta get off this tune, man. Just be blessed, be well, hit me up if you need, brother. I'm just happy to be here type shit. Much love to the people. Okay. Really good tone on the kick. It blends into the 808 in like a really seamless type of way. That's a cool pattern. Snare pretty loud and adds this like dusty character. I don't know is present in the rest of the track. Maybe like an overly digital, like almost old drum machine, like off-brand drum machine type clap or snare would be blessed in the beat. Yeah, a nice panning on the hat. I'm actually liking it, makes it sound nice and open. The way that varies is beautiful. You can add like a little lead solo melody over the top at the end or to advance the arrangement. Another thing I like to do, like literally just take this same MIDI, beautiful MIDI by the way, my dude. You know this already in your brain. But beautiful MIDI, probably copy it to a new track, just get some new sound design. It's one of my favorite techniques to like build more interesting arrangements without being too dubsteppy and like atmospheric intro and not else. Not it's fine though, but or beats that just repeat the same loops nonstop. Just switch the MIDI, my dude. Switch the MIDI, switch the sound design. I mean, use the MIDI to switch the sound design and let your harmony be the ground. Make it beautiful. Add some more melodic layers in places, and I think you'll really stand out in terms of how your arrangement feels, how much music theory clout you're blessed with. All right. Yeah, there's a million ways to flip it around. Bobby Bill. Hey. Oh, I like this. Pretty.
We got away from the wandering line. We'll take it as it comes right now. And somehow we are alone. And you touch my arm. Cold hands, my good luck tone. Oh baby, it's been too long to feel this strong, but I hear a phone. And you leave me, baby, here on my own. Will I sit alone so completely? Baby, I've been so long. Again, this can't be happening. I must be daydreaming. Again, never ever again, until the morning. Sun is up and you're next to me. My head's still blurry. Should we hang out and go for a walk or just talk? It's up to you. Then you take my hand and stand to face your man. I know it's too good to be, that won't stop me, but I hear a call. And you leave me, baby, here on my own. Although beautiful, oh, believe me, baby, I've been so wrong. Again,
Beautiful tune. So Woozy pretty fire. They're the type of dudes like somebody plays randomly. I'm like, that's pretty good. It's like I let somebody else have aux, and I'm like, this one's actually pretty good. It's always still Woozy playing. Like these indie bitches, bro. Stop giving them aux. I'm playing though. Be respectful to all people on Earth. I'm not entirely sure. So, is you only sampled the acapella? Yeah, how much is sampled? Is it just the acapella, or is there some of the stems, or what? Okay, you gained way more clout for me with that answer. Put on the goggles, man. Yeah, like instrumental is beautiful, 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 man. Intro good, low pass and flanger. Nice bass line, nice tone on the sub. Like very synth wavy on the instrumental. Like you can drop this, people would eat this up. Like it sounds like it was made for the tune, man. In some ways. You're adding new little layers all over type. Yeah, bringing layers in and out. Yeah, and I like the sound of that slow, airy release detune saw. Yeah, a bit of a climax. Yeah, like this would hit in a set in it. And nice and compressed wave, look at that. Yeah, the low one might be pushing it too much on the compression a bit. Yeah, and the subtle phaser and shit on the vocal, pristine, man. Like, it's just mastery, dude. Yes. Yes, I'm glad you mentioned that. Because that shit is fucking slept on. Large father.
Sun is up and you're next to me. My head too good. This can't be happening. It can't be happening.
Okay.
In the back of the
Intro is fine. It just sounds like it holds the energy of the track in tow. You know what I'm saying? So that's intentional. Get pouring or stale. Salt on the mix master. Yeah. Maybe too much low end. Maybe that's also contributing to a little over compression. And I think like maybe some of the instrumentals should be multi-band compressed and or just compressed overall or levels adjusted or EQ to make room for the vocal. It just sounds like between the kind of master being pretty squash and it being a remix, sometimes like the brightness impedes on the vocal. You know what I mean? I can hear it all, but the vocal doesn't always sound safe. Quote. Doesn't sound safe from the terrors of the brightness.
somehow we are
And in some ways, I like to you might have already done this, but like OTT the vocals a tiny hair and maybe saturate them a little more. Even maybe just compress them a little more, you know, because if you're remixing it and you're going for more electronic shit, that really helps. That really helps, man. But you probably already did a bit of that. And in some ways, don't lather it, but a bit more reverb delay would be beautiful, I think. Delay more than anything, because that's easier to manage in terms of keeping the track clean, in my opinion. Yeah. Deadass. I mentioned this before, but my vocal chain these days has just become, at least on my own vocals, or sometimes on like acapellas. I don't touch acapellas a lot when I do use them in a track. But vocals. Glue compressor, compress the shit out of it most of the time. Or just little, very small amount of OTT, very small amount of saturation. EQing. EQ and pray. Like that. That's it. That's it, man. Some tortilla chips type beat. But yeah, if you add wet effects, it changes the whole game. I would make sure if you're reverbing or delaying, like go specific on the ranges you were reverbing or delaying, like EQ them on their own, use those features. Don't have it too wet type shit. But more or less, yeah. Saturation, don't sleep on that for vocals. I use Antares like warmer type plugin. I'm still not good at EQing vocals. It just doesn't feel as intuitive to me as basses. I just don't have the knowledge at this point. But if it feels really weird, sometimes Slate Fresh Air would be good. But to stay in lead vocal, yeah, the Ableton presets are actually pretty fine in terms of the glue compressor. I use the punch one to get transients fast to enhance them. Technically and creatively, I would change the mix on that saw just a bit. It sounds like it's in this room reverb space. Apart from the rest of it, sounds a little too MIDI. Use Logic. No, it's fine though. I mean, just use Logic alternatives. Instead of glue compressor, whatever compressor. Oh, also DS. DS is pretty important. That's something I neglect a lot of the time, but really makes a huge difference, man. And it preset rift. You're funny about that. That's interesting to me. I'm pretty sure part of what you enjoy about it, I believe it changes the phase, like it removes DC offset. And I'm surprised you said that earlier in the chat because I do the opposite. I don't like rift default preset on most of my basses because it changes the tone when I just want the distortion from it. You know, I don't want this bonus, but I see the appeal of it, and there's definitely some basses I have left it on, but it's not my preference. Yeah, I'm realizing a huge benefit of rift is like how it makes the mid-range sound. Not even the high end. That's what put me off, is how the high end sounded, but now it's so integrated into the sound palette of bass music that I'm indifferent at this point. Sometimes sounds nice. We cannot, man. Read the description for that info, brother. I appreciate you, though, pulling up. Be well. buntingmusic.com.